Listen, everyone, gaming companies are ambitious. I think major gaming studios see the success of these mobile games they're a little bit confused. Well, you know what, man? I just think they're a little bit confused. They try to copy it without much nuance and how much luck it takes and the pure amount of mobile games that completely fail each year. But with the low overhead to save them like a safety net, it can only be compared to the $400 million costing my dear console games have to endure. How can you treat your player base like this? I play 2K, which is the only good basketball simulator on God's green earth, and in some places blue. And they have chosen to take the dark path of microtransaction. But to use my dear 2K as an example, they had such an immense advantage. They had the popularity of basketball on their side. God and basketball. Jesus Shuttleworth, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Every single pro basketball player that has crossed over, they had on their side. And then, funny enough, they made the park. Listen, I remember watching Soul Illuminati, and he was a great content creator on the park. I remember watching a lot of people. Chris Smooth, for example. And they're still making content to this day. But you know what they're not doing to this day is playing park. It's like a new crop of content creators come up to play this game mode. Every single year. It has a unique free roam. You could play with people from around the world. Basically, this thing was set up not to fail, almost in my head. Then the microtransactions got a hold of it. Now you need a little VC. If you want, in the terms of balance, you're gonna need a little VC, man. A little VC. So you can compete with players from around the world. Then there's my faction. Nope, that's WWE 2K. Then there's my NBA. Nope. That's what they renamed the association mode. Then there's my team. So you can collect virtual cards that you have to reset each and every year. This works for 2K because of those advantages I laid out in the beginning of my excellent soliloquy. This works. This works for them. It don't work for other games like Concord. Because they didn't have those advantages. It works for Diablo because of the years and years and years of people pouring their time into their characters. The same reason Path of Exile can exist. How's that hard to understand? In the case of Genshin Impact, we can leave it. If I wanted to, I could just leave it at the pandemic. But the game was good. And it is good for a lot of people still. But is it spend your whole paycheck good? Nah. No game's that good. So what's going through people's minds when that happens? I have no clue. I have no clue. Your guess is as good as mine. did that backwards. I have another thing here, but I'm just gonna skip ahead. Even though I can rationalize this, right? In this video, I'm rationalizing people spending money. How do you rationalize taking a gamble that people will spend a lot of money on little transactions on your game? Well, when the low overhead doesn't exist. I don't know how these people with these top college degrees or how they go about it. But I do simple arithmetic. Small money, low risk. Big money, high risk. Whoa. I'm not gonna fake. I'm a recovering gambler. When Seal came back in Honkai Star Rail, not come back, when she first came out, I was there. When it released on the PlayStation 5, I was there. When I stopped being there, Penacony, and I was excited. And then it got repetitive and boring. And that is something you can describe every single video game in existence. But when you describe one of your favorite games like that, stop playing. Stop giving it money. It's not worth it anymore. It help anybody. So what do I describe games like Call of Duty, Diablo, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, gotcha games that I enjoy? I was a sucker. These are scams. They are high risk NFTs pumping them. Because once they put in the front end, they just hope the back end recoups. And that's what they were hoping with Concord. Sony. But when that will work with big companies, and I have no way of proving this, your subscription goes up for your PlayStation Network. If I was a kid, if I could go back in time when I had the PS2 and stop him from playing that game, when they keep charging me extra and these outages keep going out on the PlayStation Network, I would have stopped him from playing it and got an Xbox. Nintendo's not much better with their Nintendo 2 nonsense, but shoot, can't be much worse than spending money on a virtual waifu. It can't be much worse than that. So, I implore you, if you made it to this point in the video, your sons, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews, anybody you see about to spend V-Bucks, VC, Simulons, Zenny, or any other fake currency these extremely creative developers come up with, stop them. Please. And if you can't, don't pity them. Laugh at them. I wish someone laughed at me. Thank you for watching my video today, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. It'll be easy. Be blessed out here.